What up, everybody? This is DJ Marcus J, aka Mr. Block Party, and I want to welcome everybody to another episode of the Metaversal Mindset Podcast. And today, as you see, I am blessed with four guests, four powerful ladies here in the metaverse. And I've learned a lesson here in the past. I used to do the introductions for everybody, but every time I would do an introduction, I would forget something. So,
Okay.
a little bit of wisdom. I'm going to let these ladies introduce themselves. But we have four powerful ladies here tonight, all part of Sisters for Sisters. And I'm going to let them go ahead and tell you about themselves. But I'm going to at least tell you their names. To my right, we have Goddess, but I can't introduce her like she's going to introduce herself. I promise you. I got Peoples here to my right. To my left, we have the one and only FerrariMonae. I almost said Morari Fone, but no, it is Ferrari Monet.
No more shots.
And over to my left, the head of the Zen Royals herself, Tinker Love.
Hey.
Thank you, four ladies, for coming through. And we're going to start with Goddess. Do me a
Thank you for
favor.
having me.
No problem. We're blessed to have you here. If you can, in less than 2 minutes,
Okay.
tell us about yourself.
Mhm.
Tell us about Sisters for Sisters in your own words.
Okay.
Let's start there.
Well, I'm Goddess with the big Z. You feel what I'm saying? I'm your vibe maker, room shaker. I'm the shot o'clock queen. I'm gonna get the vibes right. Sisters for Sisters is a platform where everybody can let their hair down, men or women. You feel me? And give you a comfortable space to be yourself. And yeah, let's get it. Let's go. That's me.
All right, peoples.
Hey everybody, I'm Peeps, the meta publicist in real life, VR content creator and influencer. I am the CEO of PR This and That, PR firm located in Philly, and also People's PR here in the metaverse, where I help brands create content, get visibility around their content, and also get media placements. Um, you said talk about Sisters with Sisters as well, right? So Sisters of Sisters, to me, is a vibe. It's a big ass slumber party where I come together
Yes.
with these three amazing ladies here. We just have a good time. We just sit back, we chill, we have a good conversation, and we just flow with it. So it happens every single Wednesday. We did change the time.
It's still
It used to be
9:30.
nope,
It's
no,
still
okay, no, we coming
okay.
back every Wednesday, 9:30.
OG
Yes,
status.
OG style.
Mm-hmm.
Every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Let's go.
Cool. And before I get to Tink and Ferrari, I want to actually say something about you peoples. And it's one of the things that I like being a part of behind the scenes on Sister for Sisters. And that is the fact that I noticed that whether you're having a good day or whether you're having maybe not the best day on Wednesday, something you say every Wednesday without fail that kind of catches me. And you always say that that day is your favorite day of the week because
Mm-hmm.
you get to come together with your
It
sisters.
really
So, like, I've never
is.
said that before, but
It
behind the
is. Yep.
scenes, I always hear you say that.
Mhm.
And that's something I always think is a testament to all four of
We
you.
all
So,
feel like
salute to
that.
you.
Yeah, we
Thanks,
definitely all feel like
sis. It really is our
baby.
favorite day, for
It
sure.
is.
All
Thank you,
right. So now
Marcus.
I'm going to actually, oh, no problem. Again, thank you all. I'm going to say her name correctly here. Ferrari Monet this time. Please tell everybody a little bit about yourself and also tell
Okay.
them what Sisters for Sisters is for you.
Well, I am Ferrari Monet. I'm the quiet one. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one in the back. Let me stop playing. I am
When?
loud.
Exactly, because the cap,
Child,
it's
I
the
look
cap
like
for
what?
me.
I am chief of marketing for the Zen Royals. I have a lot of hats in other places too. I got a lot of jobs. Wherever you need my help, I am there. Sisters for Sisters for me is a place where I can kick it with my sisters. People can come in our space and just enjoy themselves and let go and be them.
Mhm.
Like we get so much of that coming in there. People just like I can actually sit in here and it's a safe space. And I love that we can create a safe space for people to come in and just let go.
Word.
All right. And before I ask Tinker Love 1980 to speak, I just want to say thank you to her again. This is her second appearance on this podcast.
It
So thank you
is.
again for returning. I
It is.
appreciate it.
Absolutely. It's a vibe over here.
So now the
But
floor is yours.
so I'm CEO of Zen Royals. I am Tinker Love 1980. I manage artists in the metaverse. I have some really amazing artists. They are streaming on all platforms. They have sold out concerts, and that is not an easy thing to do in this space, but every single time they hit the mark, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So,
Definitely.
and
Indeed.
I back them on whatever they have going on. They have their own wings that they're spreading beautifully in this space. And then I got my two sisters, with me on this journey, marketing and branding. If you need that, that is definitely going to happen with them. And so any door that's open for me, I'm bringing my sisters with me. You feel me? So, we doing this, and we have, great people backing us like Marcus, Yo Afro, Jen Smash. Like, it's a beautiful community of people making
Mhm.
sure, these artists get what they need, and get these ideas out there. So I'm really, really appreciative of that. And then Sisters for Sisters for me is that's home. Like, these are, my sisters. I got mad brothers. They get on my nerves.
Right.
So, I don't have a lot of my other sister, that's my brister. So technically I got another brother. So so it's like, and I got my god sister, but she be mad busy all the time. So, I'm always like a really closed off person. And we would sit on the couch one day, and I had already had a show over on Marcus's side in VR chat. And I was like, I like the show, but it's just not something that's like not clicking for me. So we would sit on the couch one day just having a regular conversation. They actually came in to test the world for me. And the
Mm-hmm.
four of us was sitting there talking, and I'm just listening, and I'm looking around, and the energy felt good. And I was like, you know what? This is it. This is what was missing. So I was like, yeah, you know what if we do this together? And now we, are making bigger decisions together. And I feel like I'm making it with people I actually trust. You get what I'm saying? And that's really rare to find. So yeah, these are my sisters. It's a beautiful bond.
We are family. Just for
Hey,
you,
yeah,
No,
yeah,
Marcus.
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
did have some rules we discussed before
I know rules.
the recording of this show. No singing.
That's
No
crazy.
singing.
That's
I
crazy.
didn't want to have to be the one to say it. No singing, please. No singing,
Marcus,
please.
you're gonna start doing us.
Right.
Mm-mm.
No, I'm just messing with you. But I tell you what, I guess let me tell you from my perspective how I see Sister for Sisters.
Mhm.
I see a show of four powerful women in the metaverse that come together. It's a ridiculous bond between you all. Crazy bond that you don't see sometimes between four people that come together. You
Mm-hmm.
all have four different personalities, four different things that I see that you bring to the table. And then once we see the actual show, for those who are outside the metaverse and maybe haven't seen it, picture maybe your favorite, say, daytime talk show with multiple hosts on it, female hosts, but take that, flip it, make it way more urban, dig into topics that I guarantee they would never, ever, ever, ever touch.
Mhm.
And you're just
Word.
starting to scratch the surface to me of what Sisters for Sisters is. So, again, I am blessed to have these ladies on here. So let's
Thank
keep it
you.
moving
Thank
then.
you for having us,
Thank
Most
Marcus.
No
you.
problem at
definitely.
all. Now, I kind of just mentioned, this may be, or I should say, what you all do for those who may not be in the metaverse, may be similar to other shows and such that they've seen outside the headset. From your ladies, I should say, from you all's perspective, what do you think makes the metaverse an ideal space for holding podcasts or shows compared to traditional platforms or outside the headset in general?
Um, but I feel like it gives you a different look on things. Nobody really watches TV. I feel like
Mhm.
avatars is like the new thing. It's a new wave. It's something different. And like you said, we touch on topics that a lot of other podcasters can't because they have restrictions. On here, we do what we want to do. You feel me? So I think that plays a part. It's an
Definitely.
open forum, pretty much.
Mhm.
You
It's
I
make
have
it's
to agree
you
with you
make your
on
own
that.
lane.
unfiltered, and on top
Hmm.
of that, like, I watch a lot of podcasts, TikTok. I be up all night watching stuff, and it's just nothing that's of substance to me. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It's just like a bunch of talking. Even when they trying to make points, it's like they're yelling, or it's just like the women feel like they have to get so graphic to go toe to toe with a man, and I'm like,
Mhm.
you're not giving me nothing of
Hmm.
substance with this. It's just talk. But when we are sitting there, I promise you, most people in the metaverse, they move around all day. They jump around like they got ADHD.
Yeah.
When they come into Sisters for Sisters, That's the first time in the metaverse you actually people are just sitting quietly, just like enjoying the vibe. We have the music playing and we're having a conversation that's so strong that somebody in that audience is going through that.
Yes.
Somebody in that audience felt that. And when we had the men on there, it was like that was a feeling beyond feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's a place where people can get their flowers. If you ever notice, we always give them their flowers before we even get into the gist of why they're even there. And a lot of these people in here don't get their flowers ever for any of the little things that they do. So when they come on there, you know, they all nervous when they first sit on the couch. And when they're offered those flowers first, I notice their body just ease up. Like then the conversation is flowing because it's just now just me and my people sitting back, we chilling, we having a conversation. I'm just getting to know you.
Regular, regular.
Right.
They don't feel like it's an interview anymore. You know what I mean?
Right,
They feel like
right.
they're just sitting there talking and letting go. So that's what I like.
That's why we say put your pajamas on.
Right.
Ladies, take
Take
that
it.
bra off, cause baby, them things be strapped up all that.
That part.
You feel me? Your man, put your joggers on, put your eighth ethicals on,
Right.
whatever, your Calvin Kleins, whatever.
Yeah.
Just sit back and just relax. We need that in this space.
For real.
I have to say I've pretty much seen every episode. I would have to say, I think
You've been
except
there
for
from the
one.
beginning.
No, there's just
Right.
one. There was just one that I couldn't make. So there's only one episode that I haven't had a chance to see. Well, I shouldn't say see, but I wasn't a part of the behind the scenes. So let's just say it that way. But definitely, like I use an example. Shout out to Pardon, Fiji.
Yes.
I think Mike's been on there.
Mike.
Dollar Beezy. I
Yes.
know I'm forgetting people. Kawan, thank you.
Golden,
How can I
yeah.
forget Kawan? Kawan.
Come on, yeah.
Kawan. Who can forget Kawan?
Space suited up.
Exactly.
And you don't
But
like-
shout out to
yeah,
all the
that
fellas
makes-
that's been on the show before.
Most
And
definitely.
I definitely, there's an episode with Dollar Beezy. If you all haven't seen that episode, definitely go back and catch that episode. But
They
just,
did.
I won't even give it away, but it's an episode with Dollar Beezy.
That
Sistas
conversation
for
lasted
Sistas.
for 2 weeks.
Yes.
That'll
Exactly.
put you in a mind
Exactly.
frame. That was a
That
2-week
spilled over
conversation.
into the next week. It was so deep.
Mhm.
But yeah, I definitely encourage you all to check that one out if you haven't already. Now, Tink, I know you had actually mentioned that that's one of the first times when your show was on that people are seated in here in the audience, like focused, not moving at all. And we know it's a little different outside the headset. So I know you mentioned that, but besides that, how do you find that the audience engages differently with you here in the metaverse than they would actually outside the headset? Because, like, I'll give an example for me. If I'm doing something, I may be on my phone looking up, doing whatever. You say something that piques my interest. I look for 20 seconds. Okay. And then I go back to doing whatever. But the way you described it, that's not how it happens on your show. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Because it's personal. They're right there with you. You know what I mean? They're feeling your energy through this whole conversation. Like they're feeling that vibe. It's not like when you're watching something on your phone. Like some things can move you, but if you're busy doing this, that, and the other thing, you're really missing something that might be valuable. We're here. You're sitting so still. You're so captivated by the conversation that you're there. You know what I mean? And now when the show is over, whatever you may have been going through, when we come outside of that box, it's not like on TV. Like if somebody move you, that's it. You cut off the TV, you never see them again. Until you see them in something else. With there, you get to actually go up and hug that person that might have been feeling that at that moment, you know, being there. So it's really personal for people in here. So it's a lot of healing that goes on. It be crying going on on the show.
Yes.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So people get to be vulnerable in that moment and feel like they're safe around the people they're being vulnerable around. You can't get that on a TV screen.
I can't stress it enough to anybody who hasn't had a chance to experience VR. But as we always say, there are real people behind these headsets.
Yes.
So whatever
Yes.
emotions, whatever a person may be going through that day, it manifests in here. People have a great day, and guess what? They put this headset on, they're going to have a great night.
Yeah.
Somebody's having a bad day. Unfortunately, there's a chance when they put this headset on, if they don't come
It is
across
gonna
the right people or
continue.
the right situations, it's going to continue.
Yeah.
So that is key. And I mean, I really can't stress that enough. Can't stress that enough as far as there's real people behind these headsets. Well, as far as the audience engagements for you other ladies, is there anything that you want to add to it?
I think Tank pretty much hit on it. It's just the connection there. You know what I mean? Being able to hear what the person has to say and then be able to go up and touch and feel them or not feel them, but feel their energy
Yeah.
and hug them in that space. So she definitely hit the nail on the head with that one, and that's what makes it so personal in this space with the podcast, is that we are able to talk to that person after the episode. You know what I mean? We're able to
Yeah.
give them their flowers, or we're able to be like, if you need more assistance, you want to talk anytime,
Mhm.
you can always reach out to me through DM.
Right.
It creates that
Right.
connection there. So
And
that's
they'll
good
find
too.
us in other worlds and want to talk, or
Uh-huh.
they'll
Right.
just be like, "I love that show. Like, when is it coming back on? Like,
What is coming
you
back?
say that all
Child, I
that
don't
time."
even know how many times
It's
I've
like
been
if
asked
we're
that.
not on, because right now we're on break, we don't come back to next week. Everybody's
We on
like, "When's the
vacay.
show coming back?" Like
They've
everybody
been
really
trying to
loves
get.
the
We've been
show.
we've been practicing. They've been trying to get in the instance where
In
we've
the
been having our
pieces,
Right.
quiz
right?
instance.
Right.
We've been
Uh-huh.
trying to
I
do
can
our run
attest. I was with them
throughs.
yesterday. It was happening. I can
Yes.
attest. I can
Yes.
attest
Most
to that.
definitely. Yes.
There's
Big
no
shout out
lie
to
in that
Jen
statement.
Smash. We see you, baby.
Definitely.
Hey, Jen.
Let's
Hey,
go. Let's
Jen.
get it.
As a matter of fact, shout out to everybody in the audience here.
Yes.
Again, I had told the
Right.
audience ahead of time we had started doing these podcasts closed doors, but we're going to get back to opening up for the people while we do this. So, because that's why we do it, is for the people.
Right.
So,
We do
yeah,
it for
we're
the
going to definitely
people.
get back to that. And I got to say a big shout out to Jordan the Twin.
Come
The
on,
area that
Jordan.
we're in now, this was a set that he actually, I shouldn't say a set, a VR world that he built for us for the Metaversal Music Conference. And I
Mhm.
just took it and just tweaked it a little bit. And it's going to be our temporary home of the podcast until we
Fire.
get a permanent one.
Love,
So,
love, love.
but again, big shout out to Jordan the Twin. Hope all is well.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Twin.
So, ladies,
Yes, sir.
have you all collaborated with other creators or podcasters here in the metaverse? And if you have, how has that impacted your show?
I don't think we really have
Not really
collaborated.
No.
Yeah.
podcasters, no.
How
Mm.
do
I mean, we had a
know
lot
your
of.
show better than you all? It's called Do Your
Yeah.
Research.
Wait a minute.
I'm going to use an
No,
example.
we've had
Let me
we've
see.
had people
You've
that
had
had
Viva.
podcasts on our
Yeah.
show. Viva, Fiji,
Oh,
Golden
now they
Rays, Dollar
remember.
Right, yeah,
Breezy.
right.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
wasn't in a sense.
But it
I
wasn't
guess
like,
because it wasn't in
yeah.
a sense
It wasn't
like
that
that. It was more,
conversation.
right
Yeah.
for
Well, I
Viva
shouldn't
Coach.
say, okay, I did say collaborators, but
Yeah.
it did
Yeah,
make it seem
right.
like
Yeah,
maybe we
Yeah, we
did something.
definitely
for
had
them.
them on our show.
So I
but-
shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say. So
Right.
let me rephrase that. Other podcasters or such that you've had on your show.
Yeah.
How do you think that's actually affected your show?
I think it gave it a boost for
Yeah,
sure.
it's
They were
definitely
able
a
to
positive
bring their
aspect.
audiences over to us as well if they weren't aware of us, before. And that's what makes it great for building community in this space, is that when you're active and you have the world you're in, people are going to join in on you. You know what I mean? Your
Correct.
people that are always with you are going to find you. So that
Mhm.
brings more awareness, over to your brand. So I
Mhm.
think that, with them being on and us just trying to share different audiences, because we have the similar type audiences anyway. Like, it's good that they can bring their audience over to us. We can bring ours over to them. And we do that after the show anyway. Like, we're collaborating with different world creators and stuff.
Yes.
Like, if we have them on the show, we'll bring everybody from the show over to their world so they can see their
Right.
stuff and save and like it. So we enjoy collaborating that way with other people, and
It's definitely
spreading
a positive.
the
Yeah.
good vibes.
I definitely have
And
to
it's-
say
it's
shout
a-
out to you
it's a
all on that,
good,
because that is something that you do for sure. Have a show, and whoever the guest, let's go over to their word afterwards. So I do like
Yeah.
that. I do like that. I'm sorry, T.
And
Go
it's
ahead.
good word of mouth, like Suda Q,
Word.
Indie Tours.
Mhm.
They
Yes.
came by Sisters for Sisters and put it on their tour. You know what I mean? Anytime we go into
Cute.
any place, they will make sure they shout out Sisters and the Wednesday and everything else. So it's definitely good spread of word of mouth with having them on there.
Because at the end of the day, although we hang out with the same people, this community is so much bigger than just us.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the people that we had on our our
Are very
podcast and
diverse.
reached out, yeah, right. We
Yeah.
have touched a lot of communities, and we
Mhm.
definitely touching more. Thank you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Like I said,
You
new
feel me?
season coming
Thank
back
you.
next week,
Let's
so
go.
I'm quite sure that's going to be the
Mhm.
case.
It's definitely
Yeah.
touching more. So you gotta stay tuned. Like, it's definitely an intriguing show. I feel like it's not just typical. It's definitely not just
No.
typical.
It's not. It's not.
definitely
Not
not
at
just
all.
typical. So yeah.
in the way that we just make sure that everybody's mental health is in check. Like,
Yes.
I think our audience really loves the shows when we do that just solely. That episode is just, look, how are y'all feeling? Like what's
Mhm.
going on? What's up with your mental health? And they love talking about it.
That was one of my
It's like,
favorite
okay, I can come here and
ones.
tell
Yeah.
somebody
That
about my
was.
day and they gonna
Mhm.
listen to me. Maybe somebody in their real life, they can't talk to.
And we
But
gonna
they can
give a
actually
fuck
come in
too.
here
That's another
and
Right.
thing.
just, yeah, and we care and
Am I
you
crazy?
talk
I'm
back
sorry.
to it.
You're good.
My
You're
bad. All right.
good.
We gonna give a
Good.
fuck.
I'm not asking you. I'm not trying to filter you. You're good. You're good.
She said, "Oh shit, can I curse?"
I'm like, oops.
Look, I-
Okay.
But how, like, we really give a fuck about it. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
right.
we're not just
Yeah.
asking to be asking to get in your bid on, right? That ain't
Nah.
us.
Right.
Well, your bid is for everybody who don't know what that means.
Right.
But you feel me? Like, yeah, like we
And they
care.
don't feel awkward in the space. Like, it could be something totally outside of you. Like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. Like, let's talk about it. And
Right.
sometimes people take you by surprise and they're what's on their mind. But we do
We done had a
care.
lot of.
And
Yeah.
yeah, we have, and it's four minds up here. So one of us don't
Right.
know about it. We gonna figure it out together. We gonna figure it out and talk
Exactly.
about it with
And
that
then when
person
it's
together.
done and over, well, we actually like, well, hey, if we go on the VR chat, hey, we going over the VR chat. This is going on. If y'all want to
Mhm.
come,
Right.
y'all more than welcome. Like we give you an outlet on top of that. It's not like,
Right.
and I think that's another thing, like with that personal thing with celebrities. Even if they're saying something that moves you, 9 times out of 10, you cannot go up to these people and just have a conversation with them
Mhm.
off the
Absolutely
rip.
not.
You know what I mean? But when people come to the show and they're going through something, and I say, well, you can hit us up, whatever. If they see us somewhere, they actually come and we talk. Like hey, how you doing? We
Yeah.
give them a
Word.
hug and all of that. Like we don't do that whole, oh hey, how you? No, none of that. Like it's like, oh hey, how? Because we're actually happy to see that you're good. You're on here.
Yeah.
You seem like you're in good health or whatever. So, we
Mhm.
act like she said, we give a fuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Type shit.
Shout out to God. All right, so let me ask you, ladies, what's been the most rewarding moment for you as a podcaster in the metaverse? And I'm gonna start this one off with Ferrari.
Oh man.
She's like, why you put
the
me on
most
the spot?
rewarding. I know, right?
Most rewarding.
I mean, I just like the people, like how we touch the people. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's been the most thing to me because in my real life, this is what I do. You know what I mean? With my family, we own nursing homes. So it's like I'm always helping out people and stuff like that. So it's like when I come on here and me just being in the space and being myself helps out a person. It's like, and they just tell you, like, you really made my day better. It's like, that does something to me. You know what I mean? So just the people really is the reward for me.
Okay. Peoples, how about
Yeah,
you?
I'm gonna definitely go with the people in the community in here, because like I say every single Wednesday is my favorite day of the week.
Mhm.
It's just a time to connect people and let go. I work a lot, y'all. I work all
Mhm.
day, every day. I got 2 kids, so I'm doing a lot. So
Mhm.
it's just a nice way to release at the end in the middle of the week at the end of the day and
Mhm.
connect with people and see what's going on and have a conversation, not and just not all be about work or where the
Mhm.
kids doing. It's just a decompressing thing. So I like to be able to separate myself from the work at that time and just be me and talk
Right.
with my sisters
Mm-hmm.
in the community.
Right.
Yes.
All right,
I'm
guys.
definitely going to say the community, but I'm gonna speak about me for a little bit. Like, just people seeing me at another aspect, not just a
Mhm.
party girl, not just your turn up. It's a wide range of me. Although I host and all that stuff, I feel like I'm now on different platforms with DJ Marcus. Other people like want to work with me, right?
Mhm.
So just seeing it another aspect that is more to goddess than just a turn up. You feel what I'm saying? Like I have intellectual conversations as well. Although a drink is gonna be involved. Okay.
God is gonna be God.
A drink is gonna be involved, but like, we can still handle business and
Right.
we can still be professional and we can get shit done. So
Mhm.
just seeing like having people see me at another light, that's my reward.
Yeah.
And I appreciate my sisters for giving me that platform.
You already
All right. Tink.
the bond. Like
Yes.
that was the
Yeah.
most and it's not just the bond between the four of us because we was already chilling, you know what I mean? But it went from just us four women deciding to do this together to once we realized it was it was forming into something, and it was like, okay, now we're speaking up for each other, you know, and we spoke up for each other. We spoke on how we, you know, we felt as a bond with four people. And I'm like, but hold on, because if this can go as far as it could go, you know, I want that story. I want it to be where we are this group of Black people that met in this metaverse, and now we're on national TV, and we had this production company and this idea and two people that backed us. You know what I mean? Like that story. You fucking feel me? Like you fucking feel me? Like and I saw that, like I felt that in the energy, and I was like, and I know the people that I trust the most that I'm about to take on this journey. Like we're all hard workers. We don't give up. So I was like, listen, we got Marcus, we got Jen, we got a beautiful energy. And here's the thing. I form bonds with people that give without having to. You get what I mean? You did not have to give us this platform at all, Marcus. And you decided to take a chance on us. Jen guided us through the new season where, you know, we listened to her. Okay, new set, new this, because she's always had our best interests at heart. So when that story comes out and we have to sit and we're on someone else's podcast and they say, how did y'all meet? Like, how did this happen? Because you guys started here. Now look at you here. It'll be us on that stage going, it was just a trust bond that actually was one that was organic and genuine. And that was the reward from this for me. So
Definitely.
you get me? Like, I fuck with it hard.
Powerful words. Wow. Okay. So let me ask you, ladies here. Nothing more I can add to that one. So yeah, nothing more I can add to that. As female creators, how do you think the metaverse can support diversity and inclusion for content creation?
Oh, that's a good question.
You sent us
We
that
have
question?
though.
He did.
Yes, I did.
No, but I think we have done that, haven't we? We've had so much diversity. You know, in June we celebrated Pride. We did men's mental health. You know what I'm saying? We have Hispanic coming up, you know, for the new season. And then we have all kind of creators, you know what I mean? Everybody have been there. So and it's you know, everybody shares that good vibe with each other, no matter who you are, what your lifestyle is. You're comfortable in that space, and they have other people connected with other people that they've never met. Our finale was phenomenal. It was actually women on that stage that never met each other but admired each other so much.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's a great. Go ahead,
I feel like a
goddess.
big testimony too. We had Sadie Chan on there.
Shout
Around
out to Sadie.
that was
Look,
her
Sadie's
first
turning
interview.
around in the
Yeah.
Look,
Big shout out
you
to
see how she just turned around in the audience?
Right.
Shout out to Sadie.
No, yeah,
Big
didn't
shout
do
out to
that.
sis because Sadie has never done an interview in this space, and she's been on here way longer than I have. You get what I'm saying? So I like to say we popped her cherry. Thank you. And now you feel me? Now you can catch my sis outside, right? Let's get it, let's go. So that's the diversity right there. She taps in with her Japanese side. You feel what I'm saying? Like she's bringing that community in here in this space. Like, yeah. We don't. I feel like we done hit that mark, baby.
Yeah, definitely.
No, that was kind of a leading question for me, but I'm sorry. Go ahead, people.
No, because I know you were saying how can Meta, support women creators more, and just piggybacking off what Tink and Goddess, have said is that us having this platform, we're not waiting for Meta to do it. We're doing it ourselves right here. You know what I mean? We're bringing women onto our platform to show people this is what we're doing here in this space for them to tell their stories. So our platform is to celebrate the women who are here
And the
this
men.
space and the men, yes,
We don't
and
discriminate.
the men definitely.
No.
But just to show exactly what we're doing, what's going on, how we are sticking together, how we're moving together, and how we about to take this shit up. So
Oh, I like how you said how you about to take this up. Now, so my next question, you segue right into it. How do you think podcasting in the metaverse will evolve over the next few years?
I feel like.
I think that
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm
sis.
sorry, baby.
Oh, no, go ahead, baby.
No.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Oh, I think that it will be it will definitely go off of this platform more. More content, more repurposing the content, not just having the show and leaving it here. Like
Yeah.
on YouTube more, repurposing the content there. You putting it on Apple, you putting it on Spotify, we're spreading it around so that people can know more about what's going on here, because if we have to hear in the metaverse on the headset, we're the only ones that are hearing it, right? But if you take the content, you put it out and you spread it out, we can get more people aware of what's going on, more opportunities, more money, for us in this space. So I do see it being spread that way. People like catching that wave. And knowing that in order for it to grow, it has to be spread out along multiple platforms for people to bring awareness to it. So I see it growing more that way with
And I feel
content.
like being that all of our, podcasts are posted on different platforms, that gives other people the eye to see, like, damn, like, that's what they doing on there. Like, child, let me tell you, my friends can't catch me. But these bitches here, yeah, right.
It's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy. They like, where you at? Oh,
I'm telling you,
around.
I'm in my headset.
I'm with my
But
girls.
yeah, but that's what make them like. I
I'm
started
hanging out
adding
with
my
my
friends
sister,
to my,
yes.
my
I'm
VR
comfortable in my
Instagram
bed
or
with
whatever.
my girls.
So
Just
they can
let
see
them
what's
see it.
going
It's like,
on.
damn, like y'all in there like lit. You don't have to
Yeah.
spend no bread. You
Nope.
feel me? You in there just in the
I'm
comfort of your own home.
safe in my space.
I'm
Mhm.
safe. You feel what I'm saying? So I just think people seeing that's not used to it, that's gonna like pique their interest. That's definitely gonna pique their interest. Like, damn, that's like a whole new world. You might as well say. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, I was about to sing it for you.
No, you weren't. Oh, not that song for real.
And besides that, you can see our personalities behind our
Right.
avatars.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like at first, people will look at it and be like, "Yo, these cartoony people," but then when they're hearing the content itself, they're like, "Yo, they got some dope personality." Like you can see our personalities behind our avatars.
Right.
So it kind of goes. It'll be a catchy thing. It definitely will catch on. I promise you, even on TikTok, those little Zepeto videos I be making, them kids be eating that shit up. I be like, what do y'all care about this little character? But it spreads the way it spreads. And then when I started putting like our flyers and stuff up there and, people seeing the pictures and stuff, you have your weirdos, but then it's like you have a lot more people that's kind of interested. And then
Yes.
when I send it to my people, and I'd be like, oh, watch our episode. They'd be like, oh, wow, that was really good. They'll really get engaged in it. And I'm like, yeah, it's just a different place in here. Like I said, it's more personal.
Can't say it enough. There are real people behind these headsets.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we're not quite at the end, but we're getting there. This time flies so fast here. So I'm going to ask you, ladies, what advice would you give to other women looking to start a podcast here in the metaverse?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let nothing discourage you. You can be a loud mouth, shot o'clock queen, or whatever the case may be, but baby, all you got on this headset is your personality. And if they are by your personality, you're doing something right.
Right.
Be yourself. Be yourself.
Definitely.
Like if you're gonna do it and be authentic about it. Be yourself. Don't
Definitely
try
don't
to
be
be the
scared
next
to do
Oprah.
it,
Just be
like-
you.
Because I'm not going to lie. Remember, Rory got a Tesla. Man, when I first got on here, I ain't really talk like,
No.
I try to like, because, big Jersey, stop playing with me. You know what I mean? So I try to like, be like, oh, hey, how you doing?
Right.
It didn't work
I
for
told her
me.
quick. No, be yourself.
It just, yeah.
Because everybody likes what they like. You get what I'm saying? So what you're talking about, trust me, somebody is on that same mind frame.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to do it because you feel like, oh, this not like something that everybody's talking about.
Right.
No, it might be something that you bring out that now they can feel comfortable and they can talk about it and feel okay with it. So
My
go
favorite
ahead and do
slogan.
it.
I may not be your cup of tea, but baby, I'm somebody to rock straight. Stop playing me. Sorry. No diddy. No diddy.
Definitely.
But yeah, like, yeah, that's the mind frame. Keep it pushing.
You have to back
Give
up
me one
and sit in the
second. My
audience.
guy Chuck It, if you don't mind, my
All
friend,
right,
would you
Chuck It.
mind moving back, Chuck It? Thank
my
you, sir. I
bad.
do appreciate it.
Yeah,
We're actually
so
filming a
it's
live
seats
show
over
here.
there, baby.
So we do have seats for the audience. That's kind of
you.
why everybody else is sitting down. We
Oh,
appreciate
I'm
it.
trying to see what this dude right here was doing.
No, that's the
Again,
camera.
Chuck it. We're doing a live show. I'm just going to ask one more time. Would you mind going to sit down? Thank you, sir.
Yeah, right. Just keep
All
doing your
right.
thing.
Yeah.
Cool. So I tell you what, we actually just have one more question left here. And again, I want to thank you ladies for coming through. We're going to open up to the audience here. I don't know if Dr. Karma has drift, if she has a question, but we are going to open it up to the audience before we leave here. But just the last question for me, I'm going to say, just to wrap it up, what future projects or expansions can we expect from you all here in the metaverse or beyond?
Y'all want me to
You got
say
a
it?
lot. You can go ahead.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot. All right, so I didn't plug in. I host. I'm the chief of branding within Royals. I actually have my own avenue out here, Goddess Chronicles, both with the big Z, SISTAS4SISTAS. TikTok coming soon. YouTube coming soon. Like I got a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I just gotta thank the people in my circle for pushing me. Because baby, when I tell you I'm a procrastinator, it's bad. It's so bad, right? But big shout out to, Zen Royals, Turtle Queens. I can't even, that's where I started from. Stop playing with me. You feel me? They misses like everybody, Zine,
Yeah.
Mike, everybody gives me a
Everybody.
platform to do my thing. And I just want us all to build. So yeah, I got a lot in store. So yeah. Stay tuned, baby.
How about you, peoples?
So I'm opening up People's Press Room very, very soon. That's being worked on. I'm very excited about it. I'm trying to get it as close to how I have it in my mind. So that's why it's just taking so long, but it is being worked on. I have my PR This and That podcast coming back where I get PR and marketing tips. I also have an ebook that is going to be releasing in the next month.
Yes.
I have a webinar that is coming down. Thank you. I have a webinar that's coming that I'm working on with Boss Leo to actually attract businesses in the real world to bring their businesses here into the metaverse. So I'm going to show them how we do our content creation, help them with their PR campaigns with transferring over from the real world into the metaverse. And I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I have courses coming for people here in the metaverse as well. PR marketing courses before the end of the year. That's coming too. So I'm excited. I'm working hard over here. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited.
Closing out the year strong. Okay.
Exactly.
Word.
Fourth quarter. Yes, let's go.
There you go.
Let's
Fourth
get
quarter
it.
push. Ferrari, how about you?
Wow. A lot of hats. Like I said before, well, usually I'm on Horizon Squares, which should be coming back real soon. Resident Square number 9. Fridays, I'm doing Freestyle Fridays, 10 o'clock. I'm a judge over there. We're almost done with that. I think we got like 3 more weeks to the finale.
Okay.
We're doing a lot, and y'all already know grown folks time Wednesday and Saturdays. Catch me being a manager.
She's a manager.
Over there, Sky Song. Y'all know 11 o'clock. Come over there and chill. Always a manager again at Cuties Bingo.
Shout out
Always
to
can
the
find me there.
end.
That's every night. Something coming up with Sky Song. I will be featured. That's coming soon. So just look out for that around
Shout out to my
Thanksgiving
brother Kip.
time. Definitely shout out to Kip and Dub. So
Dub, too,
it's a lot to
salute.
come. With the Zen Royals. Y'all know we got a lot coming up. We got Kawan's birthday party coming up.
Yes.
The opening of Zen Royals in VR chat. So we got a lot.
Ramrock.
Dub for
Ramrock.
building my
Ramrock.
Dub again.
Opening up Ramrock.
They missing just
They
open up
Missing
Dub
Radio.
Cup.
Like we got a lot going.
Let's go.
We got a lot.
Shout
So
out to the
yeah,
Bay
that's
Missers.
right now.
Yeah, they doing
Okay.
their
It's a
thing
lot.
over
It's a
there.
lot.
Now, look, before I ask the same question to Tink, I got to say this first. Let's keep it to less than 2 minutes.
Stop playing with me, Marcus.
I'm crying.
Stop
Let's
playing
keep
with
it to
me,
less than
Marcus.
2 minutes.
Do I
You
see how
see
this
how
man be
you do
playing with
me?
us?
You
Tinker
see
be
how
telling
you
you
so
what her plans from-
disrespectful, right?
2056.
Stop playing with me. You see how you starting?
I'm sorry. Let me be. I'm sorry, Tink. Go ahead.
No, Marcus, that's unforgivable. They just basically said it. Everybody's doing what they're doing, and Jordan is supposed to be done with this doggone city by this week. I'm gonna kill him if he's not. And we'll be launching the city, and then
Wait, for those who don't know, what city are
City
you
of
referring
Hope.
to?
City of Hopes. City of
Let's
Hopes.
go.
Which is a
Which
virtual
is gonna
city
be
here
a
in
beautiful
Horizon World.
Yes, it is a place for the community to network and be able to network in one space. So we're trying to get that off the ground, and we have a university there where teacher Danny is going to be the first one to give classes, him in Black Sands. So Black Sands, she's giving entrepreneurs classes to get them started. It's like build a business in 9 days. It's like building in a box business thing. And teacher Danny, he wants to teach, building classes. So, and a lot of new people coming into the metaverse that may want to learn how to build can go over there and get classes to do that. So, it'll be a schedule up. It's always available. It'll always be available. But that, and then working on my series that I'm going to be doing over in VR chat, where me and my 4 sisters will be starring in this series. So we will be doing casting calls for auditions and all of that. So
Let's
yeah.
go. We working.
As I said before, 4 powerful women here in the metaverse. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
For
people.
Sisters for Sisters, we have our YouTube page, which is going to be launching soon. Y'all got to make sure y'all
Yes.
subscribe.
Please.
The website will be up soon.
Merch
And
on the way.
and we coming out with merch.
Big shout out to
Yes.
Second Life Rich
So
too for
get
the
ready.
website building
Yes.
classes. Yes, you can get website building classes in here. Shout out to Big Second Life Rich on that one.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, I'll
Book
tell you
them
what, before
busy.
we get up out of here,
Yes.
where can everybody find you? How can they reach you as a collective, but then also as an individual?
Oh, we on IG is at SISTAS4SISTAS, sisters_sisters. No. That's not it. It's underscore SISTAS4SISTAS. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Don't kill me.
Sorry, baby.
And mine is TinkerLove1980 on IG.
Well, she said this is for sisters page. Mine is the same thing as my name, FerrariMonae on IG.
And I am the Meta Publicist on Instagram, Threads, and on TikTok.
You can find me on Instagram. My name is GODDESZ 609 VR on Instagram. Big Z on everything. Let's get it.
Well, again, my name is DJ Marcus J, aka Mr. Block Party. Shout out. I cannot do this. Anything that I do here, I have to say a big shout out to the entire Mr. Block Party radio team, the entire Mr. Block Party radio family. Thank you
sorry,
for
Marcus.
everything.
Can I just
Go
say
ahead.
something?
Go ahead.
For everybody out there, Marcus has really put us up here, like from the beginning. For the time that we wanted, T wanted to start this and she brought us on, Marcus told us, I need y'all to go back, watch some videos, you feel me? Right. Let me just tell you like that. I humbly respect you for that. Like, you don't even know, like, you the one that like really like put us out there. Like you really trusted us to do that shit.
You could have
really
just
didn't
let
have
it
to
be
do
out
that.
there.
For real. So
Look, you ladies put yourself
thank
out
you.
there. I was just thankful
But
to
you know
be a
what I
part of the
mean?
path. Let's just
But
say
you
that.
gonna get
No,
you gonna
ladies
get used to
did your
the
thing.
singing, okay?
Right.
That part.
You're going to have to. You don't have no
For
choice.
those who don't know, inside the metaverse, especially here in Horizon, you can individually mute an avatar if you don't want to hear it.
Wow.
Just throwing that out there. Just a fun fact from the metaverse. You can mute an avatar if you
That's so
choose not to hear that
disrespectful.
avatar.
I'm crying, but I also serious. Like, thank you.
Yeah, right.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate
you all
it.
keep doing what you're doing. All 4 of you
Appreciate
keep doing
it.
what you're doing for sure.
Thank you.
In any way I can help, please let me know.
Word.
People say, you know what? She didn't have anything else to say. She coined out. Understand how it goes. She's back now. She's back now. Oh, wait
I'm
a
here.
second. Before, you know what? I did promise. Let's open it up to the audience here. As
that's
far as on my
right.
end, we are done. Thank
Hi.
everybody for coming out, but we got to show some love to the audience. We have the one and only Jen Smash. Jen Smash.
Hey, Jen.
How are you?
I'm
Hey,
so
Jen.
proud of you. I wish you nothing but luck, love, and keep on trucking. I'm really, really behind you 100%. And I just want to say that I'm so proud of you guys.
Thank
So-
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
See the support you ladies get. I told you, you ladies do your thing. You see the support?
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Jen
Appreciate
Smash.
it.
Big things. Okay, cool. So Karma did want to come up here. I didn't know if it was
I
Griff, if you actually wanted to come up here. Shout out
I
to
did.
Dr.
Y'all
Dr.
see my shirt? Y'all see my shirt?
Shout out to her rising, to the creativity.
Okay.
Man. Let's go.
No, honestly, I just wanted to say, dead ass, I love all y'all. Because,
Love
you
you
know,
too.
when we
Me
first
too.
came up into this space, it was somewhat hostile.
Yeah.
So I just really appreciate all four of you for just providing a space for us to really just be ourselves and really open up. So thank you. And just like Jen said, good luck to y'all. I'm here for it. I'm riding.
Thank you, baby.
Love y'all.
Hey, nothing but love and support for you all. That's what's up.
Oh shit! Not a
Okay, y'all the queen.
Don't you start crying.
What my sister said.
Yes, sister. Let's go.
Shout out to y'all the queen.
Ooh,
Do we have
Thank
anybody
you.
else that want to come up?
that is dope.
Thank y'all.
Thank
Well, I'll
y'all
tell you
so
what, I want to
much.
thank
Appreciate it.
everybody for coming out here. This has been another episode of the Metaversal Mindset Podcast. We were graced here by Sisters for Sisters podcasters. We had Goddess in the building, People's Publicist, FerrariMonae, and also Tinker Love 1980. Thank you, ladies, for coming through.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank everybody for tuning in. Until next time, peace.
Let's go, baby. It's shot a cry.
It's a wrap.